For the last few years we are coming back to Spain to spend at least a part of winter here and prepare for the upcoming season and train a bit. During our stays we love to take the chance and join orienteering trainings of any kind. And so far we've been in some pretty interesting places. Since it's so different from the terrains we've been in before, we thought it could be interesting to share a bit about it.
So if you plan on going here and do some orienteering, we can give you information about what to prepare for and where to find some competitions and official trainings. So far, we've been biking and running in areas of the eastern coast, from Castellón de la Plana to the Murcia region. Even though the terrain differs a lot, there are some things which can be said in general about it. We're from the Czech Republic, and the terrains here are pretty different from the ones we know. The lack of water and hot summer temperatures form this terrain a lot. There aren't many broadleaf trees, no swamps, and just a few streams and rivers, which are dry for most of the year. So, not that many mosquitoes, yay! It's more defined by semi-open areas with grass and rosemary, pine trees, olive trees, stone walls, rocky drains, and sometimes sand dunes and orchards. Forest maps are mostly in the hilly areas because the majority of flat places have been transformed into agricultural land.
We've been in a variety of interesting and beautiful terrains, from sand dunes on the coast to mountains, but also crosses through agricultural land. And there are two things you can say about basically every one of them and you want to know before you get here to try some orienteering. The first one is the plants are not very friendly here. They protect themselves by thorns and other prickly stuff, so lack coverage is something you really don't want to underestimate. And also because of that, it's sometimes better to choose longer route choice on the paths than trying to get through the thorny bushes. And the second thing is there is a lot of loose and sharp stones on the ground, and that really can test your shoe quality, your balance and ankles. Also, it's quite hard to run and map at the same time in those areas. Quite typical thing for Spanish terrain are these dry stone walls. The craft of making them is also part of Spanish heritage, and they are made to protect the land from landslides, floods, and also to level the slopes for farming. For orienteering, it's a pretty good feature to help with the orientation. You can find them in different conditions, and on the map they are usually drawn with the symbols for earth bank. Other features you would probably use in here are the contour lines and vegetation. For me personally, the stones are a little bit tricky because there is really many of them and sometimes it's really hard to define which one is on the map and which not. But of course there are areas where it's perfectly clear.
The best place to search for orienteering events is on the official websites. The website of FEDO, which is the Spanish Orienteering Federation, can be displayed in many languages and you can find there the upcoming events and even register for them. The fee is usually around 7 to 10 euros for the federated athletes. The non-federated participants pay about 3 euros extra. The fee also varies by the category. We as foreigners are not federated and therefore pay about 10 to 13 euros per competition. Apart from the national level, there are also regional leagues, like the Southeast League. We will put the links we use in the description below. At the beginning of this season, we plan on participating in few Foot O races in the region of Murcia and Valencia. One of them will be the World Ranking Weekend in Ibi in Valencia region, with medal, sprint and long distance on the schedule. It will be our first World Ranking event probably, so we're pretty excited about it.
Every orienteering event in here for us was very nice and unique experience, so just come and enjoy it too.
Adios!